Good evening, Southern Scent Squad United. Welcome to our first of many Scent Squad sessions. Um, you can see I'm a teacher, so like cute little things that rhyme or that all, start with the same letter. That's kind of my thing. So I thought that naming our monthly trainings would be cute. Scent Squad sessions, get a little alliteration in there. My plan as a leader for this upcoming year is to host once a month training sessions where I provide you guys with information to help you be better business owners, better leaders, if that's what you plan to do with your Scentsy business, and help you to grow if that's something that is you're hopeful for in your future. Once a month, I'll have the meeting scheduled. We'll come on a Zoom, have a little chat session, talk, not get to know each other because we're kind of getting to know each other through all of this, but kind of catch up. I will do some quick little shout outs, and then we'll get into the training topic for that month. That's kind of how it's going to go. But tonight, this is going to be our first leading into 2022. So I titled this session Rest, Relax, and Reset. And I really should have put another R on there and said to reflect. What I want to talk to you guys tonight is about how do we end this year in a way that we feel accomplished, in a way that we feel that we're ready for 2022, because it's here. Believe it or not, it's here and it's not waiting for us to get ready. So we have to prepare. I accidentally hit the button. Okay. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about. Like how do we want to end the year, and what are some things we can do in these last few days of 2021 to get ourselves ready physically, mentally, emotionally to go into this new year. Now, a lot of the things I'm going to talk to you about are things that you can apply to your business. But when I was taking notes, I thought about how so many of these things can be applied to all aspects of your life. And I'm going to talk about a vision board or a dream board in just a minute. And I was putting things on there and I'm like, there's so many areas in my life that I could apply these same principles that I'm talking about for my business into my health and my relationships and my faith and things like that. So I'm going to kind of touch on those things as well, and how you can rest, reset, and reflect on those things too. But let's start with why we need to rest. Okay, we go. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a mother. I don't care if you're just a wife. I don't care if you're single. We as men and women in this day and age, we are constantly on the go. We're constantly being pulled this way and that. And in the slow season of our business, which we have those periodically, but after Christmas shipping deadline, things really slow down. There's not a lot of ordering, not a lot of sales. People are not trying to have a lot of parties. So you really want to take that time to just kind of take a deep breath and say, okay, now's the time that I should be resting, catching up on my sleep, finding time to do things with my family, preparing for, this holiday and where you can enjoy it. That's one of the main things that I am struggling with right now is I'm like stress. And then it's like I hit a wall and it's too late then. Take these next few days. It's not even weeks anymore. Take these next few days and just really rest. Like your mind, stop thinking about Scentsy. Stop thinking about it, because there's not a lot happening in the Scentsy world right now. Now, there are going to be some things you can do to prepare yourself, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit, but there's not a lot going on. We don't have a flash sale every other day right now. We don't have limited time offers dropping every Thursday. So things are kind of slowing down right now. So you take that time while Cincy's resting to rest yourself. Okay, that's number one. And relax. Find something that you enjoy to do. Read a book. Sit on the couch, drink hot chocolate, and watch a movie. Just do something to where your mind can shut off and you're truly relaxing. It's hard to do. And that's why I started that with, as humans, men, women, mothers, wives, whatever, it's hard to do that sometimes, but you have to do that for your own emotional well-being. Okay. Now, the most important thing I want to talk about is reflection. And as I said, and most of you guys know, I'm a teacher, and one of the most important things that I tell my students is to reflect on what you did. Why did you make that choice? Why did you choose that answer? Even simple things, not life-changing things in 5th and 6th grade, but just reflect. Tell yourself why you did that. And in your business, there are some things I want you to reflect on. And I'm going to kind of stop just in case anybody wants to take some notes or jot some things down. Just some self-reflection I want you to ask yourself. Okay. Number one, what did I do right in 2021? What are some things that I did right? Now, yes, I'm talking Cincy right now. I'm talking Cincy. What did you do right in your Cincy business? Now take that same question and ask yourself, what did I do right in relationships? What did I do right in my finances? What are some things that you did right? Take that moment to reflect on the good things that you did. Number two, what could I have done better in your Cincy business? What are some things you could have done better? Okay. In your health, what are some things you could have done better? My list is going to be this long when I start doing my reflection. What are some things you could have done better in your faith? Again, my list is going to be long. But then when I apply that to my Cincy business, what are some things that I could have done better? Could I have had more join packets ready? Could I have had more conversations? Could I have been a better leader and done more trainings? What are some things that you could have done better? And guys, when I'm doing, I really want you to, I'm not going to ask you to share this with a group. I'm not going to ask you to send me your responses. It's none of that. This is a total self-reflection. So I just want you to promise that you're going to take some time and honestly answer these questions. Okay. That's one thing that's huge. Like sometimes we tell ourselves we're being honest with ourselves, but truly are we? Like really be honest. If you sucked it up, be honest. You can only move forward from there. Okay, number three, where did I not give it my all? What areas of my business did I not give it my all? What areas of my relationships did I not give it my all? In my finances, in my health. Think about those things. And then last reflection, where could I have given more? Okay. Where could I have given more? Because you may have set up and said, all right, I'm going to pack my lunch every single day. I'm going to meal prep every Sunday night and be ready. Okay. And that's your goal in the beginning. Where did you stop? Like, where was that stopping point? So think about that in your business. Because sometimes we set big, lofty goals and we say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to recruit 25 people. I'm going to promote 3 times this year. And those are awesome goals to have. And you may do all the things to try and reach those goals. And even though you gave it 100%, you still didn't make it. And that's not necessarily a downfall, but where along that line could you have done something a little bit more to maybe get to that goal? So that's what that question is kind of asking. Where could I have given more in what areas of your business? And again, I want you just to commit to being honest. I'm not going to ask you to share. You're your own accountability person right here. When you think about your 2021 in all these areas of your life, just be honest with yourself, okay? Because you're the only one that really matters in this. Okay, so those are some things that I want you to reflect on in 2021. One thing that I'm going to strive to do in this upcoming year is find something good in every day. Okay, find something good in every day. Some days it's just good that I get out of bed, and that's just the way it is. Like some days everything can be wrong, but hey, I got out of bed that day. So I challenge you to do something or find something that's good in every single day, whether it's in your business, whether it's in your home life, in your relationship, in your 9-to-5 job. If you work a 9-to-5 job, like find something good to celebrate every day, because we know, y'all, that the bad things are going to come crashing down on us all the time. But if we just take a second and really think about one good thing per day, I feel like that's going to change. I feel like it's going to change my mindset if I can just find one good thing and focus on that thing for the day. All right. So reflection is key. Think about things you did well. Think about things you did not do well, and let's see where to move forward. Now, that's the reset part. How do we move forward? Okay, what do we do to get ready for 2022 and make this our best year, either in your business, in your relationship, finances, health, whatever it is? Number one, I want you to get organized. And when I tell you this, I am talking to myself included. Get organized. I call myself organized sometimes, and then I'll walk into this office and it's like a bomb went off. Truly take some time in these next few weeks and get yourself organized. Get you some systems in place. Clean up the area. That's so important. If your car's a mess, clean it. Your office is a mess, clean it. Laundry room is a mess, clean it. Whenever you start with a clean space, it's just so, you feel like you have a clean slate. So number one, get organized, clean up your spaces, get rid of the junk. If you don't use it, this is like, I'm stepping on my own toes here. If you have stuff that you just keep and you're like, oh, I might use that. can use that next Christmas for a gift package. I can use that in my October mail outs. If I've had it for 2 years, I'm not going to use it. Like donate it to a school, donate it to a charity, give it to Goodwill, something. Just get it out of your way because it's blocking your path. It's cluttering up your life and it's not necessary. Okay. So get organized, clean up, and get yourself a system. Okay. Systems, let me make that plural. If you're wanting to be a leader in Scentsy, you're going to need a system for your customers, for follow-up, for keeping track of samples. If you're going to be a leader, if you want to be a leader and really grow in this company, you're going to need a system for leading a team and I say shout outs, that's not really a good word, but incentivizing your teams and things like that. Just come up with a system that works for you. That doesn't mean spend a lot of money. I am a paper pencil person. I mean, if you look here, I've got notes, I've got checklists, I've got things everywhere because that's my mindset. That's how I work. That works best for me. Some people can do it all on the computer and you're good to go. I need something in front of me to guide my path. So I have the binder system. I have a file for each member of the team, and that's how I keep up with how I do shout outs, how I do mail outs and things like that. So whatever works for you, if you go to Google or you go to YouTube and you search Scentsy systems, Scentsy follow-up systems, you're going to get hits from people that are way more intelligent in this business than me. And I can promise you, whatever works for me, I first heard it from them and just adapted it to my business, because there's some ladies out there who've almost made it a perfect science here. So Google it, and I promise you'll find something that'll work for your life. All right, so number one, get organized. Number two, set goals. Okay, we don't want to start January 31st saying, okay, this is what I'm going to do this year. We want to start off strong January 1. Okay. So think about, what do you want for your life in this year, 2022? Okay. Your goals need to be 3 things. They need to be measurable. Okay. So you need to be able to say, this is what I want to do. And whenever you do it, you can put a check mark. Okay. For instance, you don't want to say, well, I want to grow as a leader. What does that mean? Like that there's nothing, there's not a number or a level I can put on that. Grow is just such a broad term that if I did one thing, I could say, oh, well, I grew. So it needs to be a goal that is attainable. All right. Like, yeah, I want to sell 1,000 PRV 10 out of the 12 months of the year. Okay. That's measurable. You can see that if you did it, if you met that goal, then you can, it also needs to be attainable. Lofty goals are amazing. It is awesome to set lofty goals, but you have to also understand that to reach those goals, there are things that you're going to have to do to meet them. Okay. If you want to set a goal to be a superstar director in a year, I'm not going to say that's not attainable, because it is attainable. It has been done, but you got to put the work in, like serious work. Okay. There's lots of things that lead up to that type of promotion. On my vision board, I have to promote to star director. And while that is a lofty goal, I know that it's attainable because I have ladies under me who are kicking butt month after month after month. So if they get to 1 or 2 more promotions within a month, then they're helping me reach my goal. So my job is to push them and help them and lead them and guide them to help reach my goal. So set goals that are attainable, okay, that you feel like you can make. Now on my dream board, I've got like living debt free. Okay, I'm not going to do that in a year. I mean, I just bought a car in July, so I know that, I'm not going to say never. God works, he works, but logically, I'm probably not going to be debt free in a year. Plus, I still have a kid who's in college, so there's that. But it's on my vision board. That's one of my goals. That's one of my dreams, and it's going to stay there until I do it. So they don't necessarily have to be met within this 2022 year. So think about that whenever you're putting your dreams out there. Another thing, your goals should scare you. Like, you should be like, okay, I'm gonna put this on there, but now I got to get my butt in gear, because I can't just sit back and wait until, the busy season of April, May, and June, and then start working. Like, you're going to have to hit the ground running and give it all you've got if you want to reach those goals. And they should scare you. The one that I put up there that really kind of freaked me, and I have debt free, I have vacations, I have star director, was the incentive trip, because y'all have never I have never earned an incentive trip. And that is one of the things that, like, I'm super excited to try and do. Like, I'm not going to earn it for the one that's coming up, the cruise to Alaska. But like, I want an incentive trip. I see ladies or Cincy people who go, and they have the most amazing time. So that one scares me, because I know for me to get it to earn an incentive trip, I have to not only do my business and get my PRV for my customers, I have to get new people who want to join Cincy, who want to make this one of their top priorities and go all in, because that's what's going to help me get to that incentive trip. So, and as well as them. All right. So your goals should scare you. So we got organized, set goals. And then one of the most important things I see, and this is what causes a lot of burnout, I think, with people, is you set these big goals and you don't meet them, and you just kind of crash. You're like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't talk to people. I can't, forget it, whatever. I'm done. Set yourself up to where you can see that you've made some progress. I want you to see your progress, recognize it, and reward it. When you see you've done something amazing in your business, reward yourself. It doesn't matter. Go get a coffee. If you talk to 10 people and 2 people text you back about, maybe interested in hosting a party, you stepped out of your comfort zone and you did that thing. So recognize that you did something in your business and reward yourself. Like, don't just set one thing and say, oh, if I don't do it, then whatever. I suck at this. That's not the case. There are little things that you can do on the daily basis that are working. Okay. And this is, I guess, kind of a cliche, but whenever you plant the seed, you don't automatically see the tree. It takes time. But for some people, even planting that seed is huge. That is progress. Recognize it, shout it out. Okay. Recognize when you do something exceptional. Now, this one I can definitely apply to other places in my life too, because January 11 starts a new Healthy Stacy, and I'm going on a cruise January 6th through 10th. So that's why we're skipping those few days. But like, I got to get it together. I've got to get it together and recognize those small things and reward those small things. Okay. And I hate to say I promise, but it'll cause less burnout. And I think that's what happens with a lot of Scentsy consultants. They get in and they're so ready and they got the fire and they're like, I can do this. And then they see, oh, wait, I didn't do exactly what I thought I was going to do in the first month. So I must not be very good at this. Set small goals, reach for them, and reward yourself when you do them. Last thing, get accountable. Okay. If you can't do it yourself, find you a partner. Who is going to hold you accountable. Okay. Get your friend and you say, all right, next week, I'm going to commit to messaging 5 people about the Scentsy opportunity. Okay. Your accountability partner should come to you after that week and say, how many people did you reach out to? And if you say none, then that accountability person needs to get on your tail, because that's their job. They're going to find you somebody that's going to say, you can do this, stop making excuses, and get it done. If you want to reach these goals that you say you want to reach, quit making excuses and just do it. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's tough, but that's why it's a goal. That's why it's a dream. Okay. So get you an accountability partner, especially if you have low willpower, like I do. Put a cupcake in the teacher's lounge and there you go. I'm done. Okay. I need somebody to slap that cupcake out of my hand. Find you somebody that's going to do that for you in your Scentsy business, in your health, in your faith, whatever area of your life that you need to step up and do these things, set goals, achieve the goals, and be accountable. Get somebody that's going to be on the same page as you. All right. Let me make sure I didn't leave anything out. Now, one thing I do want to say, some people, you'll see this probably if you're on social media, people pick like a word of the year. This is my word. This is what I'm going to focus on this year. That's all great and wonderful. And I'm going to tell you, I did that last year. I picked the word, I can't even remember it. Intentional. That was my word. I was going to be intentional in all areas of my life, my business, my health, my faith, all those things. Lo and behold, a few months in, I was not living up to those expectations. And it just told me I have 10 minutes, so I'm gonna have to cut it short. I think that this year, instead of choosing a word, I'm gonna choose 5 focus areas that I want to focus on in my business. Okay. And I challenge you to do that as well. What are some areas in your business that you want to focus on in 2022? Okay. Mine is clubs. I want to get enough people in Scentsy Club that I don't have to worry about being active. I would like to get 2,000 PRV just in club order so that everything else is bonus. That's my goal. I want to focus on recruiting, because recruiting is the key Recruiting is the key if you want to move up in this business. Social media, I've grown a lot in social media and getting my funky self out there, but I need to do better. I need to do better. Leading, I told you guys from the beginning, I have got to be a better leader. I don't want to get people on our team and see them drop off and never hear from them again. So one of my main top 5 focuses is being a better leader. And then following up. Okay, following up. I follow up really well with my customers as far as thank you mail. I thank them and they love getting their happy mail, but I need to also work on following up with those who maybe I just gave a sample to, and I need to check and see if they like it. So those are my 5 areas: club, recruiting, social media, leading, and follow up. So I challenge you to pick 5 areas, not just in your Scentsy business, but 5 areas in your life that you want to focus on in this year. You have to make a plan and you have to decide what you want in this business. You can't do it because Stacy wants you to. You can't do it because your sponsor wants you to. You have to decide, this is what's available. This is where I can go in this business. And you have to decide, what do you want? What do you want your finances to look like in a year? What do you want your business to look like? What do you want your relationships to look like in a year? You decide what you want, make a plan. But the next thing is you have to put the plan in action. I could sit and write notes and make a plan all day long. If I don't put any action into it, then I've just wasted the ink in my pen. Make a plan and put the plan in action. Okay, put the plan in action. You can wish and you can hope all day long, but that equals nothing. It equals nothing without a plan. Without action, without action. So wishes and hopes do nothing. Action is what it's going to take. And nobody except you can do that. No one except you can put the plan into action. This team, everyone in Southern Scent Squad United is cheering for you. Everybody, I promise you, everybody wants you to do this thing. Everybody does. You've got a cheering squad of 56 people behind you. I'm here. Your sponsors are there. Your friends that you've met through this, everybody's there cheering you on. And we want you to get the best out of Scentsy that you can. All right. I challenge you, if you're watching the replay, just type in #replay so I know that you watched it. And then I challenge you to just take 2 seconds, type in one thing that you got from this training. Okay, just one thing that you got from the training. That way I can know. I mean, there's some of you guys that I don't know, and I would love to know where you want to go in your business. #replay. Tell me one thing that you got from this training. One thing. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And remember, you need to rest. You need to relax. Then you got to reflect and then reset, because 2022 is right around the door, right around the corner. It's knocking on the door and we got to be ready for it. Okay. Y'all have a good night.